Hi everyone, welcome back to Rooted in Style. For those of you new to my channel, my name is Melanie. In the previous video, I showed how I set up some watering systems for the 30 days that I was in Europe. Are you curious how my plants did? In this episode, I'm gonna go through my plants, so show you the good, the bad, so that hopefully you could take some of these techniques that I use and use them when you go on vacation. I will say my voice is a little bit off because I did get a cold, so I'm all congested and everything. So bear with my, the bad voice, but I hope you enjoyed the episode, and always feel free to leave comments in the bottom about what you do when you go on vacation with your plants. Let's see if everything survived now that we're back. Sorry, it's still a bit of a disaster in here. I got back late last night, so we'll see. My Stephania, not looking the best, but doing okay. ZZ plant looks fine. This was my one watering system. This one goes every 7 days for 60 minutes. The water is down to about here, so that's pretty good. And my Thai Constellation's doing well. It even has new growth. My Pothos Enjoy looks pretty good. This looks good. Everything's looking pretty healthy. And I didn't come into any fungus gnats either. My Peace Lily is a bit dry. That's not bad. Let's come over to the TV. And my ZZ and my snake plant are both doing fantastic. We'll come over quickly to the kitchen. And this guy, looking pretty darn dry. He'll need some water. I just watered him before I left. I knew he'd be able to handle it. Again, disaster zone. So here by the window, I've got a cactus who has seen better days. He is dry as a bone. My Elephantipas lost its leaves. My micro, whatever it's called, is very dehydrated. Let's see if you can see that a little better. Yeah, but he grew a lot. Look at that. And my Goeldii is doing well. I lost one branch, but that's not bad. I'll take that. My Publicalyx is putting out these really long, thick tendrils. That is so thick compared to its other ones. I mean, look at this. So he's growing pretty well too. And just so you know, for the Goeldii, what I ended up doing was I just saran wrapped the top. So that seemed to have done the trick, that and watering it beforehand. My fern is looking a bit dry. It's because the water wake isn't in the water. My cuttings in the fluval are looking okay, although there's no more water. I saran wrapped the top. I don't know how long that lasted. I have another watering system. Can't really see it with the glare, but this goes for a minute every 5 days. Ugh, there's some water underneath there. That looks disgusting. Ugh. How are they doing? I put a lot of mine on this little tray thing. So it looks like with that, my caudata is still growing. I think I may even have a peduncle right there. So it's happy as a clam. And my Australis is putting out some new growth as well. My Anasonia, not the happiest. Everything else seems okay. I definitely need to drain that. I think 60 minutes is too long, or 60 seconds. Then I've got my cacti, which I watered just before. I guess my paradox is not too happy. Euphorbia lost even more leaves. But my succulents up here and my snake plant are doing pretty good. This Hoya not thirsty at all. I watered it pretty good before I left. Snake plant, lithops. This guy, I have a short with this guy. I'm gonna have to take him off the top. All right, that's a Ripsalis, and I left the Chameleon ZZ cutting in water, and it looks like it's forming its rhizome. Down here, I didn't have a clear top. I wanted it to get some light, so I just saran wrapped the top with some air gaps. Like underneath here, there's an air gap. And I put a bunch of the string of plants in there, so I'll have to open that up to see how they do. And then here I did some more wicking plants. They're looking good. This guy wasn't doing well beforehand. Oh, but he's still sensitive. More succulents here. Man, everything's looking pretty good. I don't see anything that didn't make it. I don't see any unalived plants. My Aralia, I also saran wrapped the top to hold in some moisture. He's also putting out a lot of new growth. You can even see that up here. Man, that's pretty good. All right, let's go upstairs. Okay, this is the office. So I have this self-watering system. And the fern still looks pretty good. A lot of the tips were from before I left. My philodendron looks good. My Aralia is not a fan. Lots of dry leaves, dry tips. These guys I really struggle with keeping alive when I travel. I had another one of these and it didn't do very well either. If you guys know how to keep your false Aralias alive while you're traveling, let me know. I wonder if this one just needs a self-watering pot. Up here, what I did with the cuttings is I saran wrapped the top. It's just water. So this one only evaporated to there. And it's looking pretty darn good. This guy, I also saran wrapped. He only evaporated to there. Sorry, my finger. So he looks pretty good too. And then my ZZ's good. My snake plant is growing in a very interesting fashion. I don't know if you can see it. That's like a full finger's height. This guy, he's not so happy because I'm not giving him enough light, but he looks like he's still growing. In this one, I put some Hoyas and my onion, which is not doing well, but everything else seems to be doing pretty well. Well, I guess I do have a dry leaf there, but overall that plant looks fine. Okay. So this greenhouse I'd opened up before. These plants did great. My Matilde Splash is putting out all this new growth, which is great. That's my Curtisii that I repotted. I had a Thai lipstick plant, pink Thai lipstick plant that wasn't doing well beforehand. I tried repotting it multiple different ways to test things out. It's still doing questionably in all of its pieces. And then the other ones that I had in that container that didn't do well, I've got my, what is he called? Pictum tricolor. He'll be okay. I just need to rehydrate him. He still has some new growth coming up. And then, oh gosh, I'm on vacation mind right here. I'll put the name of this in the video, I think. It's this guy. He's too tall anyway. I probably need to just cut all of the things off and let him regrow. But those two didn't do too well. Let's go to the master room. All right, so in the master bedroom, my Spanish moss is looking okay. And I made 3 greenhouses. So looking at it, I can tell the plants aren't doing too bad. Yeah. getting some new leaves and stuff. So that looks great. Who are you from? Ah, my starry night. Oh, what a tight curve. That's my, oh gosh, my brain is really not working since I got back. My Mathilde grew new leaves. My other Mathilde doesn't like to grow new leaves for some reason. Yeah, everything looks pretty good in there. And in here, everything looks good. I got a new leaf on my Hoya carnosa. This guy is finally growing after over a year. I see a new leaf on this guy. Oh, and I see a lot of new growth points. Let's open this up so I can show you. See those two new growth points? There they are. So everything looks like it survived in this box too. Well, not one plant casualty. I took my Stromanthe out of the self-watering. Do you see that? I have spider mites. Ugh. I even cleaned the leaves before I left. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. So this is my Goeldii that was saran wrapped. And I just learned one of the downsides is that you can get mold. Excuse the disgusting nail, I just got back. But yeah, where the saran wrap almost touched, there's a good amount of mold in there. So overall, it was a really successful 30 days. Only these 5 seem to have struggled. Much better than I expected. No casualties, nothing unalived. So I hope you guys can take some of my tips and tricks and how I kept over 100 plants alive during my travel and do the same for yours so you don't have to worry either. Thank you for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you don't want to miss out on any future videos, hit that notification bell. And as always, stay rooted in style. Happy planting.